One of their assertions that they came up with for the first paragraph, right? We'll just take two examples. We'll do Edgar and Micaiah for the first one, and then for the second paragraph, I'll take two more assertions, and we'll take for Ohar and we'll take Chris for those. So please make sure that we're tracking the speaker. Go ahead, Edgar. Nice and loud.
For the first one, I put that all the humans in the world are depending on the earth because it gives us food, water, and like the trees that people are cutting down and stuff that helps us have homes. But the more we cut down and the more we use of it, the less we'll have.
So how could you condense that into like a nice, like a sentence maybe? All right, from your reading and the notes that you've annotated and what you've just said out loud. Okay, how could you maybe make that a little bit cleaner?
Everyone in this world depends on the earth. We're using more of it, which makes us have less of it.
I know what you're saying. I like what you're saying too, because it's true. The more that we use, the more resources we use from the earth, okay, the more that it's going to affect us. So that's a good answer. And then we'll work together as we move on and keep condensing it. So when I read your paragraph and you're writing in the future next week, you'll have it ready to go. Who's number two? Go ahead.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, hold on. Table one. More. Go ahead.
So what I wrote is that for my sentence is okay. So what I wrote is that if people on Earth was to litter, people on Earth was to litter.
You got this. How about this? He wants to go to somebody else and then come back to you, so we can put another answer, and then you can tidy up your sentence. Okay, so then we're gonna go to Farohar, and then who was our fourth one?
Chris.
And then Chris. Okay, and then we'll come back to Micaiah once she's tidied up her sentence.
For my second assertion, I wrote, the earth affects humans by killing and or harming other people and other things.
Okay, and how does the earth do that?
By polluting.
Okay, so the earth pollutes.
That's us. Well, us.
Right, so we've been looking at how humans affect Earth. So this was how does Earth affect humans? Okay, so if we were to take, okay, let's say we're polluting. Okay, so the Earth, we're polluting the Earth, and then let's say that affects plants. Okay, who eats plants? We do, and who else? Animals. Okay, do we eat animals also? All right. It's okay. No, I'm saying, but humans overall they would. So if the pollution is harming these plants, and we eat the plants, and animals eat the plants, what happens, Martine, if we eat those plants, and the animals after they've eaten polluted veggies? We probably couldn't eat anymore, right? So the earth can affect humans. Okay, it's not just humans affecting Earth at the same time. So we always want to try and see if we can look at another perspective. But your perspective was from if humans were hurting the Earth. Go ahead, Chris.
What I wrote in the second paragraph was about we have to take care of the world.
Okay, so or else what happened? We couldn't live for a long time. That's right. Okay.
Alright, so
Hey, lots of confidence, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so people on Earth live because people don't have some people don't care about what they have in common with the Earth and the Earth.
I really like that you went down that direction, and we'll tidy up your writing, but that is correct because a lot of humans, like you go to a 7-Eleven, you get a water bottle, you throw it in the garbage, you don't think about it, right? So sometimes people think okay, that even though they're doing something small, it's not going to have an impact, right? But if every person thinks that, imagine how big the impact is going to be. So that point was very good. Very good. So now we're going to watch the second video because we've been talking a lot, all right, so get your other note catcher out for the video. We've been talking a lot about how humans are affecting the earth, how humans affect other people, and a lot of it's been pretty negative, okay? But I just wanted to take this minute real quick to put on something positive. It's a very brief video, and I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about it. Messiah, can you just turn the whiteboard off for me, please?
I pick up a broken cold, running through my thin gray hair. No, I don't have any plans to leave. I'm not going anywhere. Well, I should have seen this coming. Don't know why I'm surprised.
When the best of us steps up, our nation stands a little taller.
Short 1 minute video. Take a couple seconds. So remember that left is what do you think the video means, right? If you were to have a test in front of you. And then the other side is what does it mean to you? Alright, so I get to read a little bit of what it means to you. And then we'll have a brief discussion before we leave. Okay, so this is on your other one, Louise. Other sheet. Yep, the video catcher for videos. Good, so I've seen 2 sentence stems already. The video means to me. The video means to me, right? I've seen 3 sentence stems. Also, a minute and 27 seconds left. Okay, there's 30 seconds left, but by a show of hands, right? Fingers, sorry. How much more time do you think we're going to need to complete this? I see a lot of 2s, I see a lot of 3s. 10 is a little high. We're going to go, I'll give you an extra 2.5. I'll give you an extra half. I know. You guys can take me. Come on, back to work. I want everybody to start on their own personal story on the bottom. Okay, and I see some of us haven't started that yet, which is why I want to give us some extra time, just so everybody can get a chance. Check this out, ready? Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Catch, put your hand out. Catch. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? What I just threw at you, did you feel it? Okay, put your hand out. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? This is my physical object. So this is not a physical object because I'm not throwing it. So it's an object, so it's physical, so they can see it. Yes. Okay. So I would reread what you've annotated. Sorry. I would reread what you annotated and make sure that like, this doesn't make sense. Come right. Brothers. What are you guys working on today?
We're working on how we're harming the earth and how the earth is also harming us. And we're writing some assertions and a story of like if we could live anywhere in the world, where would we live? Because we can't talk about like things that humans have made, only things that like come naturally.
Thank you, good brother. Appreciate you.
Okay, where's the pen? So, you use the word pen. Okay, so you would depend on what? Like what is it? Yeah, so, put that all the way. You figured it out? You said it all out? So you would depend. All the way. Okay. So I see a couple people using the note catcher there at the bottom. As they read, they can put their thoughts down on the bottom. So when they revisit to design their assertion, they have specific notes that they've underlined, so they don't have to read through and go look for it again. So to me, I put a line through her note catching rectangle. So she has her information for her first assertion on the left, and then she has her information for her second assertion on the right. And Jada, is that it? Kai put a line through it. Hot dog style, right? Whatever works for you, so you can keep that information. I love it. Darlene did it hot dog style. I was like, long way. Really? Ah, you just made me feel really old. You made me feel really old. Back to work, back to work. We got about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes.
I see that you've annotated words. Okay, what do these words mean? Like, what's the answer? Or what's the question we're trying to answer? Okay, so when you know the question that you're trying to answer, when you annotate the facts that so it doesn't have to be like everything, just the specific things, and then you can write your notes here. So like assertion, annotate, you can put in your own notes and your words, and then you can go and attack that information. Does that make sense? Yes. Everything up until that point was not there. Does that make sense? So, if you say you want to come to the ocean,
Jane, I'll be right back.
if it's man-made, you can come. Okay. And that's the end. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Stop it. You're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. So, one thing at a time, the assertion. And these notes that you've taken, you create your assertions like there's a story in each paragraph. The main point goes here, the main point goes here. And then this is just something fun and creative where you can write about something personal. Okay, does that help? Okay.
About 2 more minutes. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Okay, by a show of hands, if you're still reading, how much more time do you need? Okay, if you're still reading the story. Alright, I'm going to give 2 more minutes. Go through it. 2 more minutes. Okay, sit up. Make sure you're helping your group. I haven't seen you do anything in your group in the past 5-10 minutes.
Where are you going?
30 seconds. 30 seconds. No. I'll let you go right for this. Because I pick at random. I got it. Okay, you got it. Okay. Every day. Okay. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. What table? Okay, thank you to table 2. Thank you to table 8. Still missing, yeah, I'm still missing eyes. So I'm gonna go stand by this board, and I'm gonna give points to the tables that are tracking me. I'm gonna walk across the classroom to see if everybody's still following me, because I'm still missing 3 Kipsters. Great. Tables 1 through 5, 7 and 8. You'll get points. 8. Who would like to share? Actually, you know what? We'll go in order. We'll start at table 8. We'll go backwards. So table 8. From table 8, can you share a little bit about your story that you read? And then can I have somebody also maybe use one word that you use to describe the person in your story? Okay, so if you'd like to stand up, present to the class nice and loud. Please make sure that you're tracking. I'm looking for Kipsters who are tracking, as they'll earn Ghanas per table, and maybe some extra Ghanas for some love, for some hand signals based off of the information that you're hearing.
In our story, there's a boy that, or a girl, that is at Target, and she was getting a toy, or looking for a toy, and she's hiding from CJ, and she was concerned and caring about CJ and thoughtful about what she was doing.
Very nice, good job. Anybody else from the table want to add any more information?
It was a girl.
Okay, so it was a girl. What else? Crystal, anything?
She was actually grateful because she wasn't like just like picking like saying, oh, there is nothing wrong with you. Like she was just looking, she didn't mind her.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It wasn't Target. It didn't say the store.
There's lots of stores. Aurelie, do you want to give us one word that describes maybe the character in this story? And nice and loud.
She was thoughtful because
Aurelie, so we're this way. So turn your body, look at us, nice and loud, just so everybody, we can hear what you're saying.
she was thoughtful because she wanted to get a toy, and she wanted to get a toy, and she didn't like just get a toy and walk away. She said thank you.
Okay. And I know that this is your first day, so when you see us doing like this, we're not all like trying to zap you with like fake I don't know, lightning bolts or something like that. This just means love, right? We're just trying to send you some love. As you're thinking your thoughts, when you see us do something like this, we just want to let you know that we're eagerly awaiting what you're going to come up with. Okay, so that's what this means. And if you're ever, and we'll go over this in homeroom tomorrow. But if you're ever maybe speaking very softly and you see somebody go like this, it just means a little bit louder. But there's going to be so many, I don't want to overwhelm you, but those are your 2 for the day. So CJ in the story wanted to get a toy. And CJ was getting boy toys, okay? In the story they call it boy toys. but he wanted girl toys. Like, why did CJ only want boy toys? Or sorry, girl toys. Why did CJ? Why did CJ feel uncomfortable when he was receiving boy toys? Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep.
Did everyone get different stories?
Yep. Yeah. Do you guys want to answer that question?
What did she say?
So, how come CJ was feeling a little strange when everybody was giving him toys for boys, but he was talking about in the story how he wanted like maybe some girl toys?
Oh. Because.
So try and think about identity, right? So when I use my identity chart right here, and I said I'm an athlete, I'm a teacher, I'm tall, and then when I said master gamer and everybody started like making those noises.
So he's a boy wanting girl toys? So he might be,
Here, we're gonna let you think about it, okay? We're gonna move on and let you think about it, okay? So remember, every story has something to do with identity and society, all right? So it's not just one story fits all. Every story has a different one. Let's go table 5. Go ahead.
The character is Amy, and he is curious. She is curious because in the text, a group of people be put in the middle and then start saying Indian, Indian, Indian.
Josh.
And what was it? And then she went home, asking her mother, who am I? And her mother said, you're not Indian, you're Canadian.
Anybody else want to? What was so? How did that make you feel? Yeah. She was curious.
Yes, about who she was.
So, was she figuring that out on her own, or were people telling her who they thought she was?
People, she said she was a bit dark skinned and she had brown hair. People thought she was Indian, but she thought to herself, what if I am Indian and my parents are lying to me? But when she went home and asked her mom, who is she? Her mom said, like, strictly, if someone tells you that, just tell them they're incorrect and she's Canadian.
Yeah, that was a very good summary of that
She's a
story.
thinker, and she's kind, she's positive. And she's warm-hearted, she's Canadian. It's not judgmental.
Thank you, Jada. So in that story, right, we were talking about this before. So using my example, right, if I said I was a master gamer, okay, and you guys all laughed and you thought it was funny, but that's who I thought I was. Missing 2 tables. So if that's who I thought I was, okay, and I tell you who I am, and then you guys laugh at me, all right, how do you think that would make me feel?
Sad.
Sad. Thumb down, like I wouldn't know who I was, right? So this girl was going to school and all of her classmates were calling her Indian. Indian, Indian, Indian. So how do you think that, somebody from table 2, how do you think that she was feeling when all these people were telling her who they thought she was?
I think she felt like she wasn't her herself.
Yeah,
Like she had to leave other people saying.
absolutely. Brandon, you want to build on that?
I think she felt confused.
Confused? Probably not a good feeling, right? Hugo, Nathania, anything? Yeah, so she could believe them. Sorry, what was it? Uncomfortable. So all these words that other people were saying were making her feel uncomfortable and maybe confused about who she was. So this is why what we did with these identity charts, right? Why it was so important for you to understand who you were from your own lens. Nobody else was telling you who you were or who you are, okay? This is coming straight from you. Very good, table 5, very good, table 2. Table 1, share us your story.
Our character is me.
Oh?
Sorry?
Our character is like the
How do you spell it?
And I'm going to stand over here just so, and I want to be able to hear you from all the way back here.
She
She is in kindergarten, and people make fun of her calling her Indian.
Same story, okay. Daniel Kimura?
She's shy.
Hmm?
She's shy because when people were just like messing with her, she didn't know what to do, and she was like a little confused, and she acted like she was a little shy.
She's very curious because she went home and asked her mom, and because she started believing that she might be Indian, so she asked her mom.
We also think she's brave because people are making fun of her, but she was brave and she went through it.
So that's kind of what I was waiting for, like that bravery aspect, right? It's not easy. Okay, but she's showing a lot of bravery by going through it. Yes.
She was also showing a lot of bravery by not letting them get to her.
Yeah, which is not easy. Okay, very good. Table 1. Table 7.
The person in our story was, the person in the story was about a boy named Master. And he was from Kansas, and he was African.
So I'm sorry, table 3 couldn't hear you, and I don't think they could see you also.
He lived in Kansas City, and he was African American.
Okay, work together.
He was talking about how he lived there.
Okay, Brittany, I'm gonna stop you there. So, how many classmates because you're facing me, how many classmates were holding up the number 3 before? How many classmates were holding up the number 3 before? Brittany, how many? You don't know, right? So turn your body and make sure you're talking to the class.
They also talked about how he liked to eat.
Okay.
And we talked about how we lived in segregation, what it was like, what it was like in the States. So we were in the States, so we were a lot more shy.
I don't think anybody over there heard. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So hey, I'll just give you a quick tip because here's what I see a lot of. Okay. When we're giving a presentation, can you guys see my mouth?
No.
Right? Do you see my eye?
No.
So it's very hard to see and hear. I'm just saying when you speak to project, sometimes it's good if people can see your lips moving because it helps them understand the words coming out of your mouth. And then if you're looking at them, they feel like validated as well that you're talking to them almost. Okay? So just a little help.
He was talking about how he lived during segregation and what it was like in his days. And he was independent because he likes to be a lot easier.
Okay, independent. Is there one more? Darlene, did you get a chance to share?
The person in the story was about a boy named Master.
Okay. So, does anybody have any questions on the story?
What's the problem in the story?
Table 7, did you hear Edgar? Give it another shot.
What's the problem with the Lester that's suggested? He lived during segregation, especially because he was
Okay. So, I'm going to build you guys up for this one. What does identity have to do with that?
For judging independently.
Okay. Anybody else?
Skin color.
Skin color. It's me, yeah?
I did not get it.
So the story was about in the southern states during a very difficult time in United States history, where there was segregation, and there were signs on walls, okay, signs talking about non-colored, colored, okay. So when people are walking on the streets, okay, and they see these signs, they're being labeled without even being known as a human being. Okay, so in the southern states during that time, there were a lot of those signs, all right? And so the story was talking about identity during these times and how unfair and mistreated people were because of these moments, okay? If you didn't get a chance to share, it's okay. There was 2 stories per 2 tables, and we're going to pick this up on Wednesday with our second lesson, okay? Your stories, please bring the stories to me. All right, your identity charts, one person make a pile on your desk, and then your scrap paper I would like you to keep for Wednesday. The one that says who am I, yes. No, you make a pile and hand that to me.
What time is it?
Thank you. I'll take those scrap paper.